We are at the 5th India-Japan Conference 2026 in Kolkata, organized by Indo-Japan Business Council in association with Consulate General of Japan in Kolkata. This comes at a historic moment, just days after Japanese PM visit to India, where both the nations reaffirmed their stronger belief into each other as a bilateral nation. Myself, Prathmesh, Pratap Singh, Executive IJBC, speaking. Today we speak with Mr. Katsunori Ashida, Acting Consul General, Consulate General of Japan in Kolkata. So, sir, welcome to the conference. My first question to you is, Prime Minister Takaichi's recent visit to India resulted in major announcement around investment, infrastructure, people-to-people connect, and Northeast India was a priority section of this. So, as from the Consulate General point of view in Kolkata, how do you translate these high-level commitments into real outcome for business out here?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to appreciate the endeavor of Indo-Japan Business Council. They tried the best, maybe, and finally the conference was very nice. And in terms of the result of the Prime Minister's visit to India, we are covering 4 Pradesh states, West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand and Jharkhand and Odisha. So, but on the other hand, of course, West Bengal, especially Kolkata, is the center of eastern part of India. From this point of view, in the future, Kolkata's importance will be increased by this visit.
Right. So, like people-to-people ties are increasingly being recognized as the foundation of connection between the two countries. So, how do you see the cultural and human dimension of India-Japan relation evolving, especially in Eastern India over the years?
Yeah, as you know, Kolkata is one of the most important cities in the context of Japan-India relation. As you know, Rabindranath Tagore and Justice Park, these 2 personnels are most famous and very popular in Japan as well. That is why we should attach the importance on Kolkata. And this is one of the momentum. And I believe this momentum will increase, and this conference will is a very good, good gesture of this momentum, and encouraged.
Sir, so we basically have seen that Northeast India have been a high interest area for investment from the Japanese government. So what do you think, according to you, are the factors which put the states of Northeast India at a much better edge compared to other Indian states for investment point of view?
To tell the truth, east part of India is now highlighted, but in the situation right now is most of the Japanese companies are already arrived west side of India as well as south part. And in terms of eastern part, unfortunately, the numbers of Japanese companies are not increasing but decreasing. But I believe the result of the election in last May and the visit of the Prime Minister will change this bad trend. And I believe this visit will definitely encourage the mood of Japanese companies to come to go to Kolkata or eastern part of India.
Sir, so like from the consulate point of view, we have seen like India and Japan both are magnetically attracted to each other. Like Japan has a demographic problem, but India have overskilled and high population problem. But still, as we saw in the conference, the number of Japanese companies are relatively less in India compared to other Asian countries. So what do you think that Indian company needs to improve or better match to better align with the Japanese counterparts?
India and Japan has a very good combination. As you mentioned, what we don't have, India has what we don't have, and Japan has what India doesn't have. And that is why I believe that in future, our relationship will definitely become very better. And just because we can give and take equally, that this is very good partner, as a good partner.
So sir, you attended the conference today. So what was your highlights or takeaway from this conference, and how important conferences like these organized by IJBC or other organizations are to the bilateral ties between the two countries?
I participated from the beginning to the end, and I could listen to the very good, comprehensive and instructive presentation, as well as a conversation in a panel discussion. And I learned more. I'm an expert of this region, but I learned very much from the conversations. So this kind of conference is a very good occasion where many businessmen and very professors and some cultural people also get together and exchange the business card and establish a good relation. So I prepared so many business cards, but now almost finished, which means that the communication and the exchange of the relationship. For this point of view, this kind of conference is very important.
So sir, the audience today was quite surprised because आपको हिंदी आती थी. So आपके according, how important like Japanese language की क्या importance है to better understand and work with the Japanese people? And आपने हिंदी कैसे like people were surprised आपको हिंदी में बोलते देख के. So how important is language in this sector?
अच्छा, अभी आपने मुझको अच्छा चांस दे दिया है कि अभी तक अंग्रेजी में बोलने में कुछ मुश्किल लग रहा था, लेकिन हिंदी में बोलने से मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. देखिए, इंडिया में काम करने के लिए अंग्रेजी काफ़ी है. सबको अंग्रेजी आती है और सब कम्युनिकेशन है इंग्लिश में, ईमेल है, सब इंग्लिश में किया जाता. मगर अगर आप अभी फरमा है कि हिंदी बोलने से लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. यानी हमारा जो डिस्टेंस है वो अंग्रेजी बोलने से इतना फासला हो, इस हिंदी बोलने में इतना करीब बन जाता है. अगर मैं बंगाली में बोलूँ और करीब हो जाएगी. भाषा तो इसी तरह इस किस्म की चीज़ है. यानी सिर्फ अपने विचार को पहुंचाने के लिए इंग्लिश काफ़ी है, लेकिन इसको करीब नज़दीक करने के लिए बहुत अहम है, महत्वपूर्ण है.
सर, आपकी हिंदी काफ़ी अच्छी है. और लाइक इंडिया के यूथ के लिए आपका क्या मैसेज होगा जो जापान में जाके वर्क करना चाहते हैं?
अच्छा, जापान यंग जनरेशन्स, यंग स्टार्स के लिए बहुत अच्छा चांस है. और मैं ये भी कहना चाहता हूँ, जापान और भारत में सिमिलरिटी बहुत है, लेकिन फ़र्क भी बहुत है. और एक दूसरे जो जापान की खूबी है, इंडिया की खूबी है, दोनों समझना बहुत अच्छी बात है और अहम बात है. और भाषा के हवाले से भी कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ. एआई का ज़माने आ रहे हैं, तो एआई के ज़रिए सब कुछ समझ सकते हैं, ये ठीक है. लेकिन अगर सीधा अपनी ज़बान या उनकी ज़बान, आपकी ज़बान से बात करेंगे तो हमारी जो दोस्ती है इजाफा हो जाती है. ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है.
थैंक यू सर फॉर द इंटरव्यू. मैन होप यू हैव अ गुड डे.